Okay,
Okay, so you say the thing that you were saying before, and then she'll...
When she comes in, be like, no, we're making cow cheese.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so, like, there's so many different things.
Are you making goat cheese?
No, we're making cow cheese.
Yeah, get out of here, goat.
I'll get him next time.
The kind of cheese we're making is called ricotta. All it takes is milk, salt, and a little bit of vinegar. And the vinegar combines with the milk and separates it into curds and whey. So the curds are the solid part that become cheese, and the whey is the liquid part that we separate from it.
So,
Make sense?
Yeah. What can you serve this on?
All sorts of things, like your favorite food maybe, lasagna. That's the cheese that goes inside of it. It's also really good in desserts, so it's like the traditional cheese that you put in cheesecake. Today we're just gonna put it on top of toast, and then we have all sorts of toppings, fruit, vegetables, balsamic vinegar, all sorts of really tasty things that are delicious on top of this cheese. So Harper, why don't you take the milk and pour it into this pot? The milk is really important, the type of milk you start with. It cannot be the ultra pasteurized version. It's a little bit fresher and hasn't been heat treated to the point where it's not gonna work to turn into cheese. Our goal is to heat this between 165 and 180 degrees. So that's actually just below boiling. So it won't be bubbling or anything, it's just gonna be really hot. And at that point, we're gonna add some salt, about 1 teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna add some vinegar. Sam, do you wanna pour out some vinegar into that measuring cup? We need about a ½ cup. After the milk heats up, we're gonna pour in the vinegar, pour in the salt, and it's going to separate. In order to collect as much of the cheese as possible, we have this cheesecloth here, okay? It's a really fine gauze material. So Harper, do you wanna cut a piece that will fit just perfectly inside that strainer?
So should we put this inside now?
Yep, no, you can just line that with the cheesecloth. The cheesecloth helps us collect as much of the curds as possible because actually milk is like 90% water. So most of it is going to be the whey. Okay guys, our milk is at 167 degrees. So that's right within our range of 165 to 180. So it needs to be hot and it needs to have the acid.
And that will make the curdles?
Yes, so it curdles into the cheese.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna see it. It's gonna be like a science experiment. So do you wanna add the vinegar?
This.
And then Sam, can you reach over here and do the salt? Okay, and then Harper, do you want to take this spoon and just stir it maybe 2 or 3 times in big stirs. We don't actually need to stir it very much, we just want to incorporate all the ingredients together. On the spoon, you can see the curd separating from the whey. So we'll keep heating it for a little bit, and you can kind of see how it's separating out, but we want to get it a little bit more clumpy. Our milk is looking like it's sufficiently curdled. See how there's clumps and then there's the liquidy part that's kind of cloudy?
Is that the whey?
That's the whey. So we're gonna turn off the burner, okay? And we're gonna wait for about 5 minutes. Okay guys, it's been about 5 minutes. Do you wanna follow me over here with the strainer? And I'm going to just wet them down. Squeeze out the excess water so we're not diluting our cheese. Do you wanna start?
You can start.
You want me to start? Okay, so it might be a little messy. That's okay. Okay, so that's all we're doing. And you can see all the solids from the milk coagulated and became curds. Okay, so the curds are the fat, the protein, all the vitamins and minerals, all the flavor. So that's all going into our cheese.
I didn't know that all these ingredients just made cheese. You just have to boil all the ingredients.
Right? It's so simple. So all it was an acid and salt. One last ladleful, and then we're gonna walk away from this and let's prep our ingredients for our ricotta, okay? Okay guys, so while our cheese is draining, we're gonna get started on some toppings. Sam, you're gonna be working on some savory toppings. So we have cherry tomatoes, we have cucumber, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, some fresh pepper, and Harper, you're gonna be working on the sweet ingredients. So we have some honey, some jam, raspberries, an apple, banana. Go ahead and get started cutting. So think about shapes that you'd wanna put on top of the ricotta toast, okay?
Oh, okay.
So Sam, you wanna start with the cucumber, maybe peel it?
And should I start with the apple?
Yeah, you can start with the apple.
Okay.
When you hold the knife Put your finger through there, and then with your fingers, make like kind of a claw. So your fingertips are underneath, so you're not gonna cut yourself.
So like this?
Yes. Okay, watch your thumb. Make sure your thumb's kind of behind everything else. All of your, that thumb. Yeah, there you go. Okay, good job. Now do you want to cut into slices?
Yeah, this?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can slice it up. Maybe a couple more slices of the cucumber. Okay, that's probably enough. So you can do the banana, and yeah, you can cut the tomatoes in half.
Okay.
And then maybe what kind of shapes do you want for the banana?
I think slices would work.
Sam, maybe you do like 5 more tomatoes.
Okay.
So it's been sitting for probably about 10 to 20 minutes, all curdled, and it has a nice kind of creamy texture to it. So I'm going to just spoon a little bit of this on top of a couple toasts, and then do you guys want to start decorating the toast with your
Yes.
ingredients? All of your stuff goes really well together. So you could do tomatoes, cucumber with
then what's
raspberry
this?
jam. That's it. That one is the balsamic vinegar. You have eyeballs.
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe some fresh pepper. So I'll just do some apple with a little bit of honey. Okay, so you have your zest on your toast. What do you think that's gonna add to it?
Wait, actually.
I think it's just gonna make everything just kind of like come together.
Oh yeah, totally. The zest really adds the flavor of lime. Okay, guys.
Andrea did that one.
Yeah, I did that one because I was trying to be minimalist. Okay.
Unlike us.
Unlike you guys, and you packed them full. So which one do you want to try first?
I think I'm good.
I'm gonna do this one. This has everything.
Yes.
Try this one.
That one? Okay, I guess I'll try this one. All right, guys, cheers.
Ready? Go.
Mmm,
Oh, really good.
so good. So I love all the lime zest. I really get that flavor of the lime. And the bananas are really nice and creamy and sweet. The raspberries are just a big burst of flavor. And then the jam's like really concentrated sweet.
On mine, I like how everything just comes together. There's nothing that's kind of out of place, and everything has their own spot and like flavor.
I think the, what's that? Good.
The balsamic vinegar?
The balsamic vinegar gave it a really good taste, and it just tastes really good with the tomato and the cucumber. I like the cheese a lot.